Welcome back to Afternoon Live. If you are home for this spring break, our next guest has some excellent ideas to keep your kids entertained and prepare for Easter at the same time. We welcome back art instructor Lisa Arcangel. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me
You
again.
always bring us the most fun ideas.
I'm so excited. Well, it's egg season.
Okay.
And as you know, you usually take the vinegar and the
I
water.
recognize that right away.
And the tabs. And for the littles, it takes a long time, right?
Does.
It does.
Yeah.
And they get impatient. And then for my own teenagers, they don't necessarily want to do it anymore.
No.
So I was trying to think of different ways that we could decorate eggs this season without the traditional vinegar and water. So I thought it would be fun if we started off with taking baby wipes.
Okay.
And you color them just with regular markers, and you wrap them up, and you put a rubber band around them, and they come out like this.
Tie-dye.
Aren't they beautiful?
Do you have to set them in anything, or they just take on that color on their own?
They just take that color on their own.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so that's
How easy
one
is
way.
that?
I know, so that's super fun.
How long do they need to sit there for?
I think until they were dry. So it took overnight for them to dry.
That's a great
Maybe
idea.
Not overnight, because the wipes we know dry out pretty fast.
Okay.
Well, the next one we have is you just take permanent markers and you have fun with permanent markers.
Why not?
So my daughter made some of these.
Oh, those are so cute.
And then I was thinking, I have brown eggs at home, so we just used the white paint markers, and look how beautiful these turned out.
Those are gorgeous. Those are like the Martha Stewart level.
That's what I was
eggs.
thinking, yes. So then I thought, could we use just simple watercolor?
Okay.
And these are the watercolor
Those are
eggs.
watercolor?
Yes.
Here, let's see if we can hold them up more. The color is so vibrant. You get so much payoff in the...
Yeah, you just have to really saturate, have less water, really saturate with the watercolor.
So these have little strawberries, and these have little lemons. I mean, how stinking adorable. Let me see if we can get a good shot of this for you here.
So cute.
They are, look at that, come on.
So pretty.
I
so
love
watercolors.
Those. Watercolors,
And then just the plain, if you don't have the fancy color Sharpies, just using black and white Sharpies on them.
These are cool. You could kind of choose your own adventure in terms of how you want your decor to be.
Yeah, so my teenagers really got into these.
How fun.
Yeah, so then I was thinking, what if we use tissue paper? A lot of us have leftover tissue paper from wrapping paper and birthdays. So you use Mod Podge, and you go ahead and just cut out. I cut out circles, and we did triangles.
What a great idea. I gotta hold all these up. I need all of us to see all your gorgeous artwork. Look how cool that is. So those are little tissue papers.
Yep.
And you've just cut them up and Mod Podge them on there.
And then this one is a fun one. If you use rubbing alcohol, and same thing, you take your eggs and you use Sharpies.
Okay.
So I'll have you grab that little syringe right there.
Okay.
And this one's really cool. If you just go ahead and syringe on there, it starts to turn into watercolors.
Okay, the color starts to bleed a little bit.
Look how beautiful that is. And that's these, same thing. It looks a little tie-dye to them.
That looks so cool.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can, you have such a creative brain, Lisa.
Thank you, thank you. Well, the last one we know, for your littles and the toddlers, they want to get messy. And I have done things before with shaving cream.
Yes.
And you're always saying, kind of don't put it in your mouth. So then I was thinking, could we do it with Cool Whip?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so this is Cool Whip, and it's food coloring, so we know we can eat that. It's edible. So I'll have you. The only thing you need to think about when you're using food coloring and putting colors together is using warm colors together and cool colors. Because if you mix them, they turn out brown.
That's when you get the brown. Okay.
Yes. So we're just gonna squeeze and put some drops in.
I was thinking, I think that we have done this with shaving cream.
Yes, and we made those Valentine hearts, but we put glue in them to get them really puffy. This, we're just gonna put this in.
But what a great idea to give the kids the option that it's okay if you have a little taste.
Exactly. If we lick our fingers a little bit, it's okay. Because we have licked them with shaving cream and realized real fast it doesn't taste well. So then you just go ahead and take a toothpick and you kind of not rub it, mix it in all the way.
Not totally, okay.
So you can kind of get that tie-dye effect when you roll them in.
Okay. I'm gonna do a green and yellow one. Here we go.
We've got a purple one.
That's so fun.
And then we just go ahead and put some eggs in.
Let me get a... Oh, okay. I see.
And then you roll them around. I did have a spoon around here.
Oh, well, we switched our setup around a little bit.
Oh, there
it is. Yay!
So we're just gonna roll these, and you kind of let them sit for a while in it.
Okay.
And let it sit and kind of rub it around, have some fun, getting messy.
Yeah, this one needs just a little adult supervision for this portion of the adventure.
And then we just pull them out and wipe them down. And when you wipe them down, this is how they come out.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
Yeah, so there is a lot of tie-dye effect, but there's different ways. But I was hoping people have this at home already, and it makes it so, different than the typical.
You don't have to go on a shopping spree at the craft store to get all this stuff done.
Isn't this fun?
That is so fun. Thank you so much. It was great to see you. You always bring the best ideas. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this. So